What up, Swarmies? Hey, everybody. If you're just now tuning in, please share this feed. Share the live. Let's go. Yeah, here we go. It's starting up.
I feel weird on this program.
Why?
It doesn't,
wait a minute. Why are you here? Again? What's going on?
I'm filling in.
Oh, that's right. So Lexi is missing in action.
So I'm filling in. But I already feel like I don't really belong. This chair's too small.
Well.
And what do you even talk about on your program? I talk about the music industry.
I talk about sepsis and things revolved around sepsis.
On my program, see, my program is a podcast on Wednesday.
This is the Sepsiss News. Welcome. Hey, thanks for hosting or sharing.
You don't want to talk about pay to play or musicians.
No, that's the Honeycomb Hideout.
Oh, all right. You don't want to talk about like backtracks or auto tune or anything.
That sounds like Honeycomb Hideout.
You mean you don't want to talk about...
Basically, he's saying he wishes it was Wednesday so that I would shut up and he could go do his podcast.
No, it ain't like that.
I'm kidding.
No,
I'm
I've
really
just
kidding.
never. I don't come on Swarm TV. I don't know what you guys talk about. So I feel. I want to talk about something dangerous. What do you?
A likely story, says video. Oh my goodness.
This is crazy.
Welcome.
This
Hi.
seems so tame. I don't feel like we're gonna get in any trouble here.
If Will says the word, there's gonna be a battle. A massive battle.
I'm not gonna say anything. I wasn't gonna say anything.
What is this, War of the Worlds?
I'm not saying anything. I don't even know what to say on Swarm TV.
Hey, what's up, Hans?
Swarm TV is Melissa's thing.
It is.
I'm just a guest.
He is.
I'm just here for support.
So, shall we get started? Hi, Josh. ICG Josh in the house.
I feel like when Lexi just sits here and supports really well, I'm gonna see if I can do that. Which includes me being quiet. It's very rare. I'm gonna try to do it.
Oh my goodness. Well, you don't have to be. I mean, I encourage you to talk.
No, but I don't want to do like Honeycomb Hideout stuff. I don't want to yell. I don't want to talk about anything that's gonna get me emotional.
I understand.
All
It's
right.
okay. No explosions today.
Right? Where's all the guitar noises and explosions?
Gone.
That's only Wednesday.
Yeah.
Wednesday, let us.
Yeah.
That's
Hi,
all right.
Chad. All feedback from the show on all my channels is through the roof. Rock on. All right. I love it. So let's get started, folks. We would like to extend our sincerest gratitude to each and every one of you who rocked out with us last night at the Blizzard Bash. Oh yeah,
It was 50
cold.
It was 50 degrees. It was 50 degrees at 1 o'clock.
It was cold.
It
oh
was,
my gosh, Hans! Thank you for 90 stars.
I'm just pointing out that
Thank you.
when have you ever seen the world in New England at 50 degrees in January?
Seriously,
That was
it
awesome.
Freezing, and I was in a skirt, and it was cold. It's okay. It was very cold.
Oh, and naturally, we got there a little bit later, so I don't know if you guys seen my video, but I was hunting for a merch table because I couldn't find a table because Lexi wasn't there yet, so I was trying to hunt down a table. And it's first come, first serve. It's just, it's kind of the unwritten rule of the road, You get to the venue, you get the better merch spot,
Definitely.
So naturally, I got there a little bit later, and there was one more place in the venue, and it was by the door. But I'm thinking, it's 50 degrees.
Nobody wanted it because it was cold.
It reminded me of Ohio when we did the show at Mosquito Lake.
Yeah.
I was telling everybody last night at the VIP hotel soiree. I was telling everyone about my story when we went to Ohio and we were touring out that way, and I thought it was a great idea for all of us to pitch a tent at the bottom part of the field. And then
that was crazy.
And then it rained.
Why did we do that?
And then it rained trash, booze, and mosquitoes on us until 7 o'clock in the morning.
And we got flooded. The tents were like,
floating,
swimming down the river.
Yo, shout out to everybody at the show. We got paid and we made it home.
We did. And I had to work that morning.
That was like one of our
first. It was like 2 in the morning.
No, I just remember driving home and like we were upstate New York and me going, wow, that's one of the first tours we've ever been paid for.
Yeah.
I remember feeling like, wow, we did it.
That was the coolest thing.
We
Especially
did it.
at the time.
Right. We were like, right.
Like, yay, little Sepsiss.
That was great.
Hi, Rick. How's it going? 50 SMH. We almost broke double digits, you weenies. You calling me a weenie? Oh my
Yo, there was a lot. Yo, what up, Rick? Yo, shout out to my man Rick Bird, man, holding it down all the time, man.
What up, Rick?
What's up, ICG Josh? ICG in the building.
We had snow and rain. Oh my gosh, we just got snowed on today.
Yeah, we had a what do they call it? A swallow.
A what?
What's it called? A squirrel. A squirrel?
Squall.
A squall.
It's a squall.
We had a squall. I said squirrel.
Squirrel. It's a
we
squirrel,
had squirrels
everybody.
outside.
It's fuzzy and cute.
That shit almost blew the roof off. Real shit.
What up, Pete? Hi, Kevin. How you doing? Hope you sold lots of merch last night. Well, thank you, Carrie. We actually did. It was great.
We did. We ran out of smalls.
We ran out of smalls. Oh my god. We never run out of smalls.
And seriously, how many years have we been doing this now? See, let's count. Can we get it official? So if we started it in 2010. We'll say we started we turned on our Facebook in 2011. How long have we been a band on Facebook? That's
12, 13 years.
No, that's 14 years.
13 at least.
Right. August to August. We'll call it August to August.
Yeah, because we did start in August.
We'll call it August to August. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So if you went
a long time.
So what is that? 13 years?
Yeah, something like that.
Why can't we count?
I don't know.
If this was merch, we'd be losing money and complaining about it on Honeycomb Hideout.
Oh my gosh, Josh, it was such a fun show.
There was a lot of people there. I honestly, I've never seen there be like 300 people at load-in.
Right. No, there was a lot of
I was like, what the fuck is going on?
There must have been like 700
there was
people
almost,
there.
Yeah,
there were so many.
Yeah, but I've never seen that many people at a load-in.
I know. That was wild.
I mean, there were fucking people all over the place.
They were there
at
early.
A load-in.
You know why? Because parking sucks. So they were trying to get there early to beat everybody.
That's smart.
Yeah.
We knew that, though.
Yeah, we did. No spoilers. None for you. Okay, so really, guys, your support means the world to us. We hope you had as much fun as we did, because it was so much fun. Big shout out to Dead by Wednesday for inviting us and all the incredible bands that shared the stage. Your energy was contagious.
Hey, can I say something?
Yes.
You know I was going to say something.
Of course.
I never like to have like regrets. And I don't have any. Mm-hmm. But if I had to pretend that I had one, it would be that I couldn't peel away. I guess what I learned was, playing a show at that size for the magnitude of all the special features of the show, it was hard to see everything. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It was hard to see one band and then there was a limited amount of room getting upstairs, up and downstairs. So I wish I would have saw more of the bands upstairs.
Right.
But
I can agree with that.
I don't know how I would have done it.
You can't be everywhere at once. It was really difficult.
Yeah, that's the only thing I will say is I wish I would have duplicated myself.
All the bands were so good.
I didn't realize how busy everyone was going to be. Like, I saw so many people that I knew, and I was like, oh, let's save some time to hang out. But it was so busy that everything was so brief. It was really hard to, I will say that.
How's it going, Pete? What up, Paul?
This should give us like some sort of insight, though. Once you have that many people that you can recognize, once you have that many recognizable faces, like there's shows that we go to, and it's hard to recognize everybody. But here in New England, you don't really see high volume independent shows. You do see people coming out for national acts and celebrities and different stuff like that, but very rarely do you see like local and independent bands putting on shows quite that size.
Yeah.
That to me was
that was a massive show.
Yeah, that was impressive and let me just state, I've been saying for a long time that if you live in New England, I think that Dead by Wednesday is just monumental in terms of like, oh man, if you needed a template for authentic metal, and if you wanted to set the standard and set the bar and say, there are a lot of great metal bands. The library and catalog is huge. But I feel like DBW is one of those bands. They're a role model band.
Absolutely.
That's what I would
really
call
are.
that. They're just great role models. There's several different versions of the band throughout time, and I think that says a lot about their story. And I think that story is longevity.
Yeah.
And and I think the best bands in the world have that in common. I think the best bands last and survive long enough. They live and learn long enough to play their instruments like pros. They know how to get on and off the stage. They know how to put together a great party.
They were very professional last night.
Hospitality, promptness. They speak clear English. It's not an economy. They've really made a community, and they've made so many, including myself, extremely proud to be from New England. Just like I was mentioning New England rock and metal radio and Salt of the Earth and some of the others we'll get to in a minute. But the folks that came are I feel like if you don't live in New England, it's almost impossible to understand what I'm about to say. But we have so many people that are touring and coming here, and it just feels so good when people say, wow, visiting New England for the first time, or seeing how you guys have a humble culture and we're accepting, and it truly is, there are truly large pockets of inclusive people that have built a trustworthy community here where quality is a top priority, where the fans are a top priority. And in other states and other communities where you hear the rumors of these fragmented heavy metal and hard rock cultures that used to be here in New England, it's still very strong, and we're so lucky to be from here. And I never want to rub that in anybody's nose, but I love being from here, because as much as information we put out about the woes of modern day booking and the industry, I gotta say, being from New England, we are so spoiled here.
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt,
Yeah.
because our community here, if you don't live in New England, if you've never lived here, you'd never know how spoiled we are. When bands come here and go, wow, we don't have draw like you guys do back home. People don't care about independent rock and roll the way people do in New England. And bands that have toured New England, they know what I mean. Thank you, New England, for just being strong and still having a culture despite all the obstacles.
What's up, Perchel? How you doing? And thank you so much. He said we put on a great show. Thank you.
Bro, you put on a great show all the time. Please tag me in the pictures.
Yeah, tag us. Opus has been doing these shows since the 90s, back when it was Gargantuan Soul.
Yes,
cool.
Yes, and I
That's
think
a
that
long
was his
time.
first. So you guys know we do Swarmy Fest the first week of every November. We do it in Manchester. We do it through NH Booking. It's our only show in Manchester. It's our homecoming show. We do it every year. We'll be doing it again this year. But this year will be our third time doing it. And I was saying to Melissa, I was like, wow, again, when I think of success, I feel like Opus and Dead by Wednesday are able to like present and show their work through a body and catalog of longevity, of adding value, not just surviving as a band like so many do, but adapting, evolving. They have great ideas. They're very creative, and continuing. There seems to be a never-ending supply of culture coming from them. So I feel like that speaks great volumes of something that a role model in today. When you go, there's no bands, and where are all the bands of the future, and where's all the value gone, and there's no culture, and there is. Mm-hmm. There is. Bands like Dead by Wednesday are showing it to you.
Sure are. What's up, Harry? How you doing? Couldn't be there. I possess 3 souls to get all my info. Your awesome video.
I hope some other people take take a little bit from their book, and I think the one thing that it shows is that without celebrities, without the need of national acts, without the need of paying to play, without the needing to rip people off, there was no fights, no stabbings. Nobody owes anybody money. The bands got on and off. It was awesome. And I think that starts with real people and cutting out the corporate bullshit. Everybody was there face to face. You can make a phone call with everybody. It's just very clean, hybrid. You got brick and mortar, old school personalities and mentalities and experience mixed with, a hybrid optimized way to use technology and your creative skills, and everyone there was super tight. All the bands were fucking good.
Without a doubt. They were amazing.
I think more people should take a page out of their book and try to throw more events and organize and learn from that sort of business model.
Going to take a trip to see you guys in summer. You guys are just truly amazing people. Thank you, Paul. We can't wait to see you. That's going to be awesome.
Where
Kevin's
are you?
coming out to Swarmy Fest again.
Kevin.
Whoa.
When this is going to be the biggest Swarmy Fest of all time.
I can't wait.
I don't even want to get on this right now. We can't talk about it right now.
Kevin, can't wait to see you.
No, we're gonna start actually booking bands for it.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
It's better to get started earlier than later.
Give us some ideas, folks. Let us know who we should have at the next Swarmy Fest. Post it in the comments. What up, New England Elite? Fuck yeah. Bouncing between apps to get you views and help the algorithm. Thanks, Richard.
Yo, thanks, Rich. I appreciate that.
Every band I saw was amazing. I know, right, Perchel? You're so good.
Yo, so many people jumping in and helping us lately, like Rich here, and so many of y'all. You guys that are helping out, moderating and jumping in the groups and helping us keep stuff clean.
That's a true Swarmy right there.
And you guys like sharing, and I can't believe how powerful you guys have been in the last few months. It's amazing.
Much love, Justin. Thank you so much. We will make it big. Hell yeah, Chad.
It's amazing how many of you guys have like really come in to be a part of helping us manage this. And we want to be one of the first bands that truly embrace an artist-centric future. And what that means is not ignoring great deals and ignoring great business opportunities. I think when we present education sometimes, people misinterpret that as, we're uncooperative or we would ignore a great business deal. No, we're just passionate and outspoken. But I think this is a time more than ever to collaborate with us. For sure. We have so
Without
much.
doubt.
Yeah, we have so much.
Now's the time. This is the year for collabs.
For sure.
This is it. What's up, Mike? Oh, thank you for sharing.
I
Definitely
truly believe, Melissa, that this is one of the first future style bands where our fans and the people at home, they have always kind of helped manage the band with us. Sepsiss is one of the first bands where people at home and online really get to shape what we do here. There's not a lot of bands and creators online where the people at home can comment and interact with us in such a way where they can actually help shape the art here. And, as we continue to expand on that, I just want to say thank you to everybody that's taking advantage of being in our lives, saying, hey, continue doing this. Those of you that are active and participating in the polls, when we ask you guys, should we have more music or go on more tours, or what do you think about this art? Or sometimes we will audition some of the new music and stuff for you guys. You guys have been awesome about that.
Where does Swarmy Fest take place? So we have been doing it at Club Jewel in Manchester, New Hampshire.
Yeah, this year it's scheduled for November 2nd. It's a Saturday. You can put it on your calendar.
Yep. We usually gather everybody in the same hotel if possible.
Yep, we have it's really a 3-day event. So we kind of all hang out on Friday. Sometimes we go out to a different concert, or we go bowling, or we do something fun like laser tag or arcades.
There will be a lot more details as we get closer to the event. So it's a ways away as of right now.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, definitely keep an eye out for all that info. I did want to give a big happy birthday shout out to Opus as well from Dead by Wednesday.
In Sepsiss, you can't be over 25.
Yeah, I really hope you enjoyed your special day. Thank you all for keeping the rock spirit alive.
Right.
And we can't wait to see you at the next gig. It's going to be awesome. Another special shout out goes to our friend Eric, who traveled all the way from Pennsylvania just to come see us.
Yeah, I feel like he was definitely the hero fan of the night.
For sure. What a wild ride that must have been, like, for real, to come all
Yeah,
that
and
way.
then we hung out all night in the hotel, and then everybody went
we partied hard.
on an adventure to Popeyes at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yep. We were all up super late. It was awesome. Another massive shout out goes to Scott Harrington from Salt of the Earth Records. If you're a band in New England and you're looking for a great fit or hoping to get signed, some of the best New England bands are signed to this label. So, if we are endorsing them, they're good people.
Did you just tell all the bands in New England to email and spam Scott?
I sure did. Sorry about that. Or am I? So Scott is also a great stage manager, so make sure to check out Salt of the Earth Records and all their bands.
After, if he has time, because now, of course, they're gonna they might get spammed now and now.
Probably. Yeah. Sorry about that.
I'm sure there's some sort of process or something.
I wish I could have stayed later. Well, Perchel, you got the badass photo, which I want you to tag us in. So, tag us. I was just in Connecticut in October. Really? What? That's awesome.
For Baby Metal?
Baby Metal.
Baby.
Yeah. Takes notes. Take all the notes. I'm always causing trouble, Harry. That's what I do. Sweet. Yeah, I want that tag, man. Thank you,
Scott.
Scott's in the chat.
You busted.
I'm busted.
Yo, that's
Sorry
funny.
for all the spam.
Yo, that's funny. That's hilarious.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
I think that's funny.
Thank you for tuning in. So yeah.
After she just blew up your spot.
That is brilliant. No, you're awesome, Justin. Kevin does cause trouble. He pulls fire alarms.
Kevin.
Yeah. Hashtag not sponsored. Yeah.
Kevin is a swarm commander.
He is. Without a doubt.
No, when we say nice things about people, we're being serious.
You should, Perchel. You two should talk. Why not? A huge thank you also goes out to our staff. Hans was shooting the music video for us last night for Romance in Reality, and he literally lost his pants. Hans. I don't know what happened there.
I heard about this later, and I was like, how did he lose his pants?
Harry's like, I don't want to know.
What the fuck?
But he was like, shocker.
It was such a wild party, though. I don't think anybody would have noted. Like, is this true?
Hans, is it true?
Is
you
this
lose
true?
your pants? What happened? Tell the class.
Oh my goodness. We might have to have him on the podcast sometimes to tell this story in person.
Definitely.
I think when we have Opus come on the podcast, we'll have Hans on also, and we'll have Hans tell the story about his pants.
That is brilliant.
It's a dedicated videographer, though, to lose his pants and still get the shot.
True that.
That's why we hired him.
True that.
So
I need to know what happened. Hans, hit me up. But anyway, we would like to thank Justin Cesar.
That's good.
Did I say that right?
Yeah, it's our buddy.
For grabbing the merch table for us.
Oh, that was ingenuity. Justin grabs everything. If you never notice, he grabs everything.
Yeah.
I'm always turning around like, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Because I'd be lost without you, basically. One time, okay, I'm not going to name no names, but we couldn't get the backdrop up one day. I mean, this is a few years ago. Mm-hmm. Justin goes to a lot of shows. I can't tell you how many hundreds of bands Justin's probably, made sure that they didn't fail. Justin's made sure that we haven't failed many times. You would never know it. He's one of those guys on the stage that you're having a crisis, and then you turn around and Justin has fixed it somehow.
Wow.
We could
Magic
not
man.
get this. We were in Rhode Island, and we could not get the fucking backdrop hung. It was scary. We couldn't do it. There were 9 grown men standing around with ladders and fucking stilts and shit. Nobody could secure this hanger.
That's crazy.
And Justin's just watching us all, you know. And at one point, he's like, "You guys need a hand?" And he just calmly, on his own, fixed it. And that was that was the end.
Oh my goodness.
That's the end of the story. And everything worked after that.
Also, thank you to ICG Rinsable for jumping in and being hands-on while helping out with the equipment.
Yeah, and almost, sending Lexi into, outer space with this honeycomb pack.
What?
Yeah.
What happened? So
he has this honeycomb pack. It's this really high-quality, delicious marijuana-infused honey pack.
What?
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you something.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, it really was. Yeah. It made my really good weed seem like mid-grade.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. That must have been really awesome.
I think that's how Hans' pants came off.
pantsless video shoot. Oh my.
I'm,
now I've seen everything.
Hold on. When we come out with the music video, we're going to hashtag pantsless.
Oh my god, please don't. Engineer Society Project came all the way out from Texas. They're another great band you should definitely check out.
With great hair.
What a killer performance.
Yes, and you know, I'm always a fan. We're a hair band of sorts.
Mm-hmm. We have lots of hair, if you
Yeah.
can't tell. Woo!
No, my God, their poor guitar player. We cornered him down in the green room. I don't mean literally. But he came down to hang out for a second. I think to get some space or get some space. And there we all are taking up space. Mm-hmm. We're us, you know. So we got cameras going. We're going live. We start grilling them. Where are you from? Lexi's got him. Lexi's got him in the corner. Where are you from? Which instrument? She's taking him on an interview. This guy's trying to relax.
That's crazy.
We're giving him 21 questions, and then we find out that he was part of that band. And then we went upstairs, and they fucking nailed it to the cross. It was awesome.
Hell yeah. We have 3 new show announcements coming up. Maybe even a total of 5.
Oh.
Yeah. And we started the music video for Romance and Reality,
We
so
did.
stay tuned for that. It'll be out eventually. We'll let you know.
It'll be the more unbroker we get, the
Eventually.
more the chances of Yep.
Yeah, no date on that yet, but it's coming. Make sure to pick up some new shirts because they're selling out fast.
And God knows you need a shirt.
Yeah. If you don't know where to find our merch, it's right on our website. We just posted a link, fresh new post right here on Facebook. So if you need the link, you can just go click on it in the post or type in sepsiss.com/shop. Click it. Like that.
R&R, blow your pants out.
It'll be out this year.
Yeah,
It will
that's
be.
funny.
That's a guarantee. Yeah. My one ring. Oh, Hans with his ring.
Oh, but you need to stop. You need to stop. Nah, we done with that. We're not bringing that to no more venues. So, did you... Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's like a cock ring
What?
in his tool belt. Why would you bring that to a venue?
What?
Why bring that to a venue? There's no reason for it.
Please tell me I heard that wrong.
Everybody... No, you know how... And so,
Where's the censor button?
I'm trying to tell you something. I could have meant the boy chicken. I meant boy chicken. But you know what I
Oh my
meant.
gosh. This sounds like a Wednesday topic.
I'm trying. That's why I'm trying to hurry up because I know we're going there.
But
As you can tell,
Harry's worried about Hans.
the longer we stay on Swarm TV, the more it starts to feel like Honeycomb Hideout. We got to get out of
Oh my
here.
god. Okay. Well, speaking of merch, people have been asking us if our merch girl, Lexi, will be jumping on stage more this year. And the answer is, drumroll, yes.
That was easy.
That was easy. Where's the that was easy button? I need buttons. Somebody give me a button.
We've got plenty of them. You've been pushing my buttons for years.
Oh my god, here we go. No, I have not. Oh. Okay, yeah, push the button. There you go. Video, push it.
Look, they think that's funny. See?
That's good.
What up, Instagram? We see you down there.
Yeah, Harry, send me buttons. I'll be happy.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't know, we managed to fix the Murder Hornet tier on our Yellow Jackets page on the website. This is no longer a monthly payment, it's a one-time payment. So, if you go to our website, sepsiss.com, you click on the little Yellow Jacket tab, you'll see Murder Hornet there. That's where you can buy it. This is like our VIP. So remember, you can always cancel at any time. If you would like to support the band and get some cool perks, you can check out what the tier offers.
Check it
There's
out.
so many things. Thank you for the like, Philip. The Yellow Jacket experience is for the kind of fans that want to experience sound check, that want to hang out with us at the parties, the after parties. Maybe they want to kick it with us on the tour bus when we have one, and just party. You know, this is for our super fans. I mean, you can video. It is an option. You know, I got to make that notable. People need to know that's a thing. So yeah, this is for our super fans. When you sign up as a Yellow Jacket VIP, you'll be able to bring a +1 with you. Just a reminder, this is not a concert ticket. That is different. You'll have to buy that separately.
And sometimes the venue will have their own VIP, which is separate.
Also, yeah, so don't get that confused with what the actual venue is offering.
Which might be a really cool thing, too.
Yeah.
A lot of times.
I mean, they do meet and greets of their own most of the time. So they might be including their own little perks.
Kerry says, I've been to a show, and there was a guy that brings a pocket penis. Because one night, I'm at a bar, my friend is standing beside me, and all of a sudden, I smelled lube. And I'm like, what the fuck? My friend, she's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I go, I smell lube. So I turn to guy beside me, and he had a pocket dildo. Wow.
What?
Why would you bring that to a vet? Why would you bring that with you?
Why? What? That's crazy. Wednesday facepalm. Right, Carrie. Wednesday, let me.
The fuck? Yo, that's crazy.
That's wild. That is wild.
That's a party favor I wouldn't have expected.
For sure. For sure. That's crazy. Like, who does that, right? Who does that?
Yeah,
Oh my god, that is definitely a facepalm moment, without a doubt. So yeah, this is not a concert ticket. Purchase that separately.
And don't bring any weird toys with you.
For sure. You will also receive an exclusive VIP laminate as a Yellow Jacket. The band will do reels and stories for you. If you hand us your phone, we'll post it on your socials. We can take photos together, of course. We'll sign your merch and so much more. Definitely worth checking out all the cool perks.
Yeah, I do have pictures.
That's great. That is just wonderful.
Batteries not included. It's a good movie. Put a 1 in the chat if you've ever seen.
Mama Song.
Hey! Put a 1 in the chat if you've ever seen the movie Batteries Not Included.
Batteries not included. I feel like I have seen
That's
that.
like when you were born.
I feel like I have seen that.
It's
It
like when
sounds
you were
familiar,
born.
Yeah.
It's an older movie. Hey, there's my homeboys.
Some ones in the chat for you. There you go.
See? All the fellas know. It's a good movie.
All the older fellows, too.
So what? What you trying to say?
What are you trying to
That's
say?
my peer group. That's my fella. That's right. That's my peer group coming through.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Oi!
Alright!
So we have a Facebook group called Sepsiss the Swarm. You should definitely join. Judgment free. You can join us there if you haven't already. Just search for it on Facebook in the search bar under groups, and then click the join button. It's really that simple. Join. After that, you can help us by inviting your friends. You can do this by hitting the invite button on the group page, and then click select all. So just invite everybody. And seriously, massive thank you to anyone that joins and helps us in this way. It's 100% free, So why not? People often ask me what are some of the best ways to help the band. So let me tell you, sharing the live feed.
All the free stuff.
The free stuff.
People think all the ways to help the
Liking.
band is paying stuff.
Commenting.
Free.
Leaving us a review.
Free.
And inviting your friends to the swarm.
Completely fucking free.
These are the best ways to help. And they're free!
And they're free.
We can't, announce that enough. So no matter how successful we become, guys, we will always be that band that you can reach out to, interact with, to grow alongside of.
Yep.
That's a promise.
And they got it on and they got it on recording.
They do.
So if you know what I mean?
Yep.
They just read this is on recording. They can go back and make sure you just say, look, you promised.
Yep. Promised.
You got the evidence.
What's it called again? Sepsiss the Swarm. Here, I'll type it in the chat. Join.
I want to buy those bone picks.
Oh yeah, we gotta get some of those for you. That'd be great.
This is what I used last night. I never changed my picks up, but last night I always use Jazz 3s, but last night these are Jazz 3s, but these are even smaller than the Jazz 3s I usually use.
Did you like it?
I did. These
Yeah?
are Jazz 3 Sharps,
Nice.
1.4 millimeter.
Cool.
See that? It's like a bullet.
Well, I'm glad you like them because that was right at Guitar Center. That was super easy to grab up.
Yeah, but I don't want these. I want the ones that are.
I don't want these.
I want to
he
play.
says.
Yeah, I want to play. Yeah, I want to play. They got these ones made out of fucking walrus bones and shit.
He's being spoiled.
No, they got these ones made out of walrus bones. I'm gonna try. I want to try them.
I think you're talking about the buffalo bone.
Buffalo bones.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hive mind. I'm with it. Jazz 3 extra small.
Yeah,
Something
Carrie.
like that, yeah. You can also leave us a donation or give us stars here on Facebook if you do feel like spending a buck. We have all kinds of different apps you can use for this. We have all the payment apps. PayPal, Cash App, Google
Can I say
Pay,
something?
Venmo. What? Go ahead.
Some people might think that we might get a donation. We go get booze and hookers.
Nope.
It's important to know when we do get donations, we use it to like buy more merch. Whatever we get for donations, we don't go buy like dinner.
Band stuff.
We buy that's
All
our
band
that's
stuff.
our drug. That's what we do. When people are like, "What do you and Melissa do?" We do this.
Band.
We do band.
Band. Done.
Right. This is me and Melissa's baby. Is the
It's
band.
all we do.
Yeah, that's all we do.
Band. Yeah, buffalo bones. Yep, that's a real thing. Yep, guitar picks made out of bone.
Sometimes we don't have some stuff because we in our music minds we're like, food or guitar strings. You know, sometimes it's really like that for us.
Sometimes it's just guitar strings.
Right. Sometimes it's like that's what I mean. So you know what I mean.
Yep.
Sepsis is our. It's not like a hobby for us. It's like a lifestyle.
It is. So if you do decide to donate, thank you. It means the world to us. It's beyond helpful, like more than you know.
Because we get picks, gas money. Gas money is like the biggest thing.
Yeah.
If you ever wanted to wonder if we get national show offers,
all the time.
we get them all the time.
Constantly.
Sometimes folks will wonder or send us messages asking why we can't tour certain places, or they think that maybe we don't have offers. We're actually very lucky. We're in the percentile of bands that actually get paid for what we do. So that really helps. But what we don't get paid for is traveling.
Yep.
So, like, we don't get paid. No, there's no company that's going to, like, every season, they're not going to buy us a new bus. There's not, like, a record label or people that give us free shirts that you guys can buy.
No.
We have to.
There's nobody that does these things
for us. Right. We are doing that.
It's
and the
all
band
us.
does it, and
All
our
us.
staff members do it, and you guys do it too. The people that know us well, and all of you out there that work with us know that this Sepsiss is a neighborhood of people. It's not just like me and Melissa sitting here, just we're doing it. It takes a neighborhood of people to get this stuff done. Mm-hmm. And if you ever wondered why we don't have a tour in California, or if you live in Texas, or you live in Orlando and you wonder why Sepsiss is never toured in your area, it's not because we haven't gotten the show offers. We do get the shows offered to us. We get hundreds of tour dates all over the globe, all over the country, and we get them every day, all week, and all year. Mm-hmm. What we don't have, what we don't get, is magical people or products that have unlocked in our lives where we get a free ride and gas money in hotels. Mm-hmm. We don't have money for a ride to get to California to go on a tour.
That's always like the biggest issue.
Right. We have a tour. We could book a tour. That's not, we could book, and we are in the higher percentile. Please understand. Sepsiss is in the high, a lot of bands play, a lot of independent bands at our level do not get paid. Many independent bands at our level have been taught to be paid in exposure, and so they do. And the argument from venue holders, booking agents, talent buyers, they will all claim, and they're right, they will make the claim that they can do this to artists, and there's a never-ending supply of artists who are extremely talented, maybe even, probably even, definitely more talented than we are, that will stand in line and play for nothing and be treated poorly. Talent buyers will make the argument that there's a never-ending supply of bands that are better than us that will play for nothing, and they will shut the fuck up. And that is true. Mm-hmm. So that's why we don't get booked for a lot of shit, because we're outspoken and we won't play for free. However, we are actually, thankfully, gladly, a lot of the times when we are reporting on the shortcomings and the miseducation of musicians and the missed opportunities, usually we're reporting on our past. A lot of times we're talking about it past tense. We are actually, in the modern day, we are a band that is much more equipped to handle a modern day arrangement and booking relationships that we've acquired through a series of behaviors and actions and technology and networks. But we are in a higher percentile of the bands that are independent bands and get paid. Mm-hmm. We are a tiny band, an independent band, and we get paid for 98% of the shows that we get booked for. That is a choice. Mm-hmm. The other small percentage that we don't get paid for, we do charities and donations ourselves.
Yep.
That's how that works. So we are very lucky, and very rarely are we reporting on us not getting paid. We're very lucky to be one of the bands that do. However, there are no companies that pay you to drive around America and play your dream.
It's not a thing. Right.
No one's going to pay you to drive to work.
No.
There's not companies and organizations out there that have tons of tools and products and gifts where they're going to print a bunch of Sepsiss t-shirts for us. There's not a company, there's not an advertising company that's going to give us free advertising space.
Nobody just hands us anything.
So we can book tours every year. When people ask us, how come we're not booking tours? We're getting the job offers. What we don't have is a ride.
It's true.
What we don't have is, free t-shirts. Mm-hmm. So a lot of times we might be able to afford a ride, right? But how do we afford the t-shirts? Mm. We might be able to afford, 2 rides a year, but we're not going to be able to afford 2 rides a year that are over 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. We might be only able to do a couple weekends. But the point I'm trying to make is there's nobody in our family, there's nobody in our neighborhood, there's nobody in our communities that loves rock and roll so much where they're going to buy us a free truck with unlimited gas money so we can go, make a living.
Another thing that really helps us is stars here on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
That's another way you can donate. My mom mentioned gas cards. That's actually a great idea.
That's killer.
That is a wonderful idea.
That's killer.
Absolutely. Someone broke the internet. Will is on camera. The internet is broken. Bye.
I'll never come back ever again unless it's a Wednesday.
We did get a free TV from a certain someone I know. Thank
That's
you,
true.
Ed. Thank
No,
you.
I'm
using it right now.
The reason why we can
now.
afford to talk so much shit about the industry is because people help us. There's no
Yes.
that's what she was trying to say. There's no industries or businesses that help us out with anything. Usually
No.
when you see us moving around, when you guys see us with those RVs, or you guys see us in a hotel, it's usually because our fans or our family and our friends helped us get there. It's not, the venue isn't paying for that. There's not a promoter that's going to say, "Hey, I'm going to book you for a show and I'm going to pay for the RV fee. I'm going to pay for your flight ticket. I'm going to pay for your tour bus to go." Of course, people will recommend that we go on.
Thank you, Kevin, for 100 stars. You're amazing.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We can't. So the issue is with us is we can't finance as much as it would be to drive around a couple times a year. We got to have everybody take the time off. You got to organize it. There are no agents that are doing that. We would have to do that, and we could do that. We've built ourselves to do that. But in order to truly invest ourselves and make sure that others are mutually respected in their investments, you want to have a great show. You don't want a bunch of tired musicians showing up with broken bones and
Nope. That's no good. Life is very expensive. It is.
It is.
No doubt about it.
Hans is right.
No doubt.
Can I say another thing? If we were snowboarders, in New England, it's, in the northern part of the country, you can go snowboarding for 8 months out of the year. You can't go heavy metaling. But if we were snowboarders, we'd be in the hole.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. We'd have to drive 3 or 4 hours up to the mountains. We'd have to, we'd have to get the lodge. We'd have to get whatever we're going to hope we don't pop a tire, get stuck in the snow.
Right.
But like that, people go the woes of being in a band. But if you owned an ice cream shop, or you were trying to build a church, building a church is extremely difficult. Just like trying to build a band or even own a hot dog stand. Mm-hmm. It's hard. It's a lot of responsibility.
When smaller bands drive themselves, come through town, I give them fuel cards.
Oh my God.
Thank you. Yes.
I wish
Thank
people
you,
understood.
Ed.
But Ed is like our
it. He
right.
gets it.
Like I was gonna say, our friends and fans, our people, they love bands.
Yep.
That's so different. Not all
Ed loves bands. He
Ed
definitely
loves
does.
bands, but our fans, even our family, they love bands. They love music,
do.
and
They
they don't just support Sepsiss. They support bands.
Yep.
There's a lot of folks out there with fans, and they kind of like cock block and like gatekeep their own fans. Even though it's not really possible, they get disappointed when their fans like other stuff. Mm-hmm. I'm always encouraging people. That's why we have these big groups, because we really believe the opposite. We think that more is never less, and better is always better. Mm-hmm. Music, yo.
Whatever, Ed. That's such a lie.
Yeah, right. You've never been.
Never. Music is life. I feel
I
you
agree.
on that.
I agree with you.
100%. So, guys, make sure you check out our website, sepsiss.com. Sign our guest book.
Right on.
Check out the tour tab to keep up with all of our upcoming events and concerts, because there will be much to come. And if you have been to any shows, don't forget to give us a Google review. That would be amazing. Kevin, thank you for 50 stars. Yay. Thank you. Music is my sanity too, Ed. I feel you on that. But much love, guys. I'm gonna end it. So have a good night. Bye, Swarmies.
Bye, everybody. Bye, Instagram.